Well, I just dumped a bucket of water on my head, so let's do this. Hey everyone, it's Bill Duran here, and we are deep in convention season. And with the growing popularity of cosplay, especially at conventions, more and more venues and stuff are making areas available for cosplayers to sort of repair or relax or whatever. For example, at Kamikaze last year, my friends Holly and Jessica had a cosplay repair station at their booth. Now, that was really, really cool, but having a sponsored area where cosplayers can go and both repair stuff and also just kind of relax a bit is really, really cool, and we're seeing that more and more. So, this year at DragonCon, the makers of League of Legends, that's Riot Games, are sponsoring a dedicated Cospitality lounge on the 10th floor of the Marriott Hotel. We are excited to announce that we will be adding a Cospitality lounge courtesy of Riot Games League of Legends on the Skyline 10th floor of the Marriott. Feel free to stop by to make repairs on costumes, grab water to keep you hydrated, or simply to relax and chat. No cameras will be allowed, so it is an excellent escape to get away from the chaos of the convention floors. I think this is a really, really good thing, especially because it's a dedicated space that's near the epicenter of the convention activity. For example, I was at Phoenix Comic Con this last year, and they had this kind of area, but it wasn't like right next to where the convention was really going down, so it was a little bit inconvenient to sort of get out there. In fact, I never once visited it the entire weekend. Having a space that's just an elevator ride away from all of the action means that people will actually use it. So if a cosplayer breaks something, they don't have to make the long trek all the way back to their hotel room, fix their thing, and then go back into the fray. Also, cosplayers who have really big and elaborate costumes will feel like they could stay in them longer because they don't have to go all the way back to the room and like disrobe and then do I want to put it back on and go back in again? They probably won't. So having that area right there where they can take a break means they'll probably wear the costume for more of the day. It's also a really great place for cosplayers to meet up with their cosplayer friends. They could meet there, grab some water, take their costume off and relax for a little while, and then when they're good and ready, they can put their costume back on and head into the fray. Finally, the cosplayers don't have to worry about being always on and like ready for photos all the time. You could take parts of your costume off if they're a little bit uncomfortable, or even, I don't know, eat, without having to worry about people wanting to get your photo all the time. Now, since cameras will not be allowed in that area, there has been a little bit of pushback from some people, namely photographers. As it is already, the 10th floor of the Marriott is a super popular place for people to get photos of cosplayers. It's really, really convenient. Cosplayers are already going up there to relax anyway, there's a ton of light, and it's usually not very crowded. To those photographers, I say that the comfort of the cosplayers will trump the convenience of having that space for photography. Also, this will encourage you to branch out more. There's like a ton of awesome parks and outdoor areas where you can get really cool cosplay photos. Sure, you've got to sort of move outside a little bit and brave the sun maybe, but it'll encourage you to come up with some more interesting and fun backdrops for your cosplay photos. Sure, the 10th floor is convenient, but it's boring. Finally, seeing video game companies supporting their cosplay communities is super encouraging, and I'm excited to see more stuff like this in the future. How do you feel about these Cospitality lounges? Are you for them? I hope so. If not, I don't care. Let me know down below. I read and respond to as many of those comments as I can, so let's talk about it. That's it, folks. I will see you guys at DragonCon.